There's a zombie at the door. Welcome to bi-weekly Minecraft fishing. You're not having the jingle today because it's rubbish. Bi-weekly Minecraft fishing. So that with echo. This is a very dangerous library. I don't think you should be able to climb up on the bookshelves in a library. I don't think you should be able to. Hello, Leslie. I've been in the library, guys. Right. Right. There's loads of them. Ah! It's night. It's night. It's night. No zombies. It's night and there's zombies. Close the door. Let's not let everyone get killed. Right. Yeah, fishing. Minecraft fishing. Like James Bond, innit? My name's Fishing. Bi-weekly Minecraft fishing. That's what James Bond would really sound like. He's 100 years old. So, I'm not going to take dogs today because they'll get murdered. But I will close the door, put a record on, and change from advertised today. We're going to play Spirit Catcher because well, I've been being lazy. Where the hell has my jukebox gone? Alright, I'm just going to shove it on. Pretend I've put it in a jukebox, alright? Pretend in your minds. In your minds. You've got those. You've got minds. You can pretend. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, and I'll do some fishing. Alright? Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. Right, Spirit Catcher. Me on some instruments, trumpet, clarinet, vocals generally. Wayne Rex on the drums. This is his baby, this record. First jazz record we did together. Getaway. Whoa! Down in a hole. Someone built a track for me there. You. Wow. I don't like doing this at night. It's spooky. It's spooky. I'm going to throw this meat in the sea. All of it gets in the sea. Do you know what I haven't done? Let's close that. I haven't been to Gav's. Let's go to Gav's. I'm getting slack. The reason it's this record rather than the ones people have specifically requested, right, is because I'm fucking exhausted. You again. You are an alkie, mate. You're an alkie. Alright? Always in here. Every time I come in to buy my booze, you're in here buying booze. You're an alkie. Alright, Gav, what's good? Anything good? Where? This one? That one. What is it? What is it, dude? Pinot Grigio. Alright, let's have a go on that. I like a bit of Grigio. No, Gavin, I don't want to trade your rubbish goods. It's alright. Tasty. Any monsters out here? It's going to be all monsters tonight. Look, monsters. Everywhere you turn there's bloody monsters. Monsters! No, don't fish the monsters, kill the monsters. It's supposed to be fishing. Ah! There's monsters everywhere. Kill the fucking monsters. Kill the fucking monsters. Set the tree on fire. What's happened there? Slime. Bye. Right, out of it. It's time for fishing. Monsters! Was that a baby zombie? Wow, look at you. Hello, you're in the sea. Get in the sea. Ah! Get in the sea. Right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I was in the library, did you notice? Did you notice me in the library up there? I'm going to my boat today because I think it'll be safer than having all these monsters everywhere. If I get bored there, oh creeper. It's with you. Or I could go to this gated community. So I can't remember what the track titles are for any of this. I do remember making it. Made over a few weeks. Labour of love, that's what you call it, isn't it? When you work hard at something. Labour of love. I suppose. Labour of love. Labour of love. It was a labour of love. When we enjoyed doing it. That's what that means. We enjoyed doing it. And if you don't do that, what's the bloody point? Hey? Give up. Give it up. Might as well work in a bank. Or like Dignitas. This is, I know what this one's called because this is the only one with lyrics on it. This is Booze Cruise. And the title just made me think, he sent me the title and the drum track. Just made me think of like the crap that came out in the early 90s, all that Ibiza stuff, and I was trying to do something like that, but I failed. I think it's better for not being that. It's bonkers, this record now. Fishing again. So yeah, the reason I didn't want to do like the advertised ones today, because I'm too tired. Like I was going to do Interbella today, but I've had too much on to do the requisite amount of research. You know, I mean, even as much as choosing which album. I've got kids around all the time. I've got that in there. Kids around all the time, so I just thought, well, fuck it, I'll do this one. And back to normal next time, alright? So more tales of Thatcher. Probably no more tales of Thatcher. I think you've all had enough of that. Just standard jabbering while I sit here and fish and pick my nose. Don't do that. You can see how rusty I am. Haven't even been fishing. Haven't even been fishing, man. No. Fish. I want fish. I want fish. Come here, you bastards. You bastard fish. Have some more grish. in a minute. Whoa, fish! I missed it. So what I've mainly been doing this week, if anyone's interested, is I've been watching all of Ken Burns' documentary on the Vietnam War. That's what I've been doing. And so I don't really know anything about anything apart from Dien Bien Phu and the Tet Offensive. So if you're not interested in Dien Bien Phu and the Tet Offensive, and you know, hey LBJ, how many kids have you killed today? If you're not interested in that, it's probably not going to be your best episode. We just got to the bit where Nixon gets elected. And apparently, this is interesting, apparently Nixon scuppered the chances of his Democratic competitor by scuppering peace talks in South Vietnam. He had a direct line to the South Vietnamese government, and they pulled out of the peace talks, which were going to happen before the election between North Korea, the Viet Cong, South Korea and America, and they pulled out until after the American election that November, which Nixon won, and then they went back in. Remind you of anything? It's a tale as old as time, a tale as old as American democracy. It's a tale as old as 1967. Whenever it was, I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. I was tired. Look, give me a break. I told you an interesting fact about the election of Nixon. I haven't got the exact dates. Shove it up your ass. Alright? Go watch the Discovery. No, don't watch that. Don't watch the Discovery Channel. Watch a channel with proper document. Or read a book. You know. You could do that. There's books. All sorts of books. There's that book. What's this book? Protection 3. That doesn't sound great. Maybe don't read that one. Drink some Pinot Grigio. Some of the Grigio. I don't remember this song. It's good though. Is this Grey Squirrel? It's one of the first, possibly the first one we did. We recorded. If this is the right one, I don't know. I'm tired, alright? Haven't been sleeping. Why haven't you been sleeping, Ghost Jazz? I'll tell you why. I've been watching 40 hours of a documentary on the Vietnam War is why. You know, it's very bingeable. You get to the end and you just want to find out what happens next, don't you? Oh, so now Nixon's elected, what's going to happen next? I don't know, I'm not there yet. That's where I got up to. Tet Offensive was a nice surprise though. You thought it was going to go one way. Boom! Americans slapped them back down. Boom! And then there was another offensive. Mini Tet, they called it. Mini Tet. It's like little head. Mini Tet offensive. And boom! Slapped them back down on that again. But they could neither of them make headway. That's the point. None of them made any headway because the Americans couldn't secure anything, because they'd secure it and then they'd go back to base. Oh, we'll get this hill, secure it, and then they go and leave. So that's not secured, is it? Because they'll just go back there. It's not secured for shit. They were very interested in wiping people out. I mean, this is according to Ken Burns. I've got no real context on it. I wasn't there, right? So, fucking zombies, where are you? They're all over there. Don't eat that horse, Spider. To Catch a Zombie. To Catch a Zombie. By Alfred Hitchcock. To Catch a Zombie by Alfred Hitchcock. I like this record. This is my favourite of our free jazz collaborations. The first, and I think the greatest, of Ross and Wayne's. Not Ross and Wayne, is it? I mean, this isn't under the Ross and Wayne. Bye. This isn't under the Ross and Wayne Manteau. Is that the right word? Or am I an idiot? Or both? Why can't it be both? Says all the memes at the moment. Why can't it be both? That little kid. Why can't it be both? That's what the memes say. Do you know what I say? I say fuck the memes. I'm on top of a ship. I got my fishing rod. You bastards can't get me here. I'm like Saigon. Like Saigon. And I'm John Rambo. He wasn't even in Ham, was he though? He'd come back by that point. He was for killing American people, not Vietnamese people. Different. I'm like the deer hunter. This is this. Yeah? The deer hunter. Yeah, you've all seen the deer hunter? Should have done. You should have all seen the deer hunter, right? If you haven't seen the deer hunter, turn this off, go away, watch the deer hunter, and then you can come back and watch the rest of this. This is this. That's what they say in the deer hunter. It's my synopsis. Quite a lot of parallels at the moment between 60s America and what's happening right now. Everybody's shouting. We haven't had any riots yet. We're due riots if it's like analogous. We're due riots this summer all over the place. Well, we've had a bit of a riot. I mean, America had a bit. Not bad one really, but big, because it was everywhere. These riots were everywhere in 1968. Everywhere, not just Paris, London, Berlin, South America, Malaysia, no, Philippines, all over the place, massive riots. All over the world. We had them. Could happen. I mean, it's a mess, isn't it? We've got a big war that we're involved in that is making a big mess. The difference, though, is the feet on the ground thing. They had feet on the ground in 68, we don't have feet on the ground. What we're doing is we're flying robots over the top of people and bombing them. We're not doing it ourselves, we're doing it with robots. That extra level of We're still blowing up civilians, of course we are. When they tell you it's an accurate bomb, they're liars. This has become very Discovery Channel, isn't it? Well, I keep saying Discovery Channel, it was on PBS. Ah! The zombie's gonna get me! The zombie's gonna get me! So that was my daughter there asking me if her eyes have changed to green. To which the answer was no. Have my eyes turned green? Have my eyes turned green? Tell me. So this is what YouTube does to the younger generation. Don't watch YouTube, kids. Bad for you. Look at this rubbish that's on YouTube. Look at it. People bloody fishing on a computer game while listening to jazz records. I think this is as good as I got on the trumpet on this record. Never really clicked with it, that instrument. It was too hard. What are you? What even are you? I'll kill you and find out. Give me something cool, give me something cool. You're just a grey zombie. I'm obviously up together with the old fishing, with the old Minecraft. I know all the terms. Jump! Ah, you bastard. And jump. Am I in? No. And jump. Then do this one more time. Ready? Jump! He makes it. He's the boy. He is the boy. Look at this. Look. Oh crap! It's not even my fountain. Pledge. I think I've got the face up too much. Wait. Pig on a bench. There's a pig on a bench. There's a pig on a bench. And yeah, my kids are not asleep because I'm a lazy parent on the weekend. I can't be bothered. Now usually when I do this, their mum's come to visit and she's looking after the nippers, and I can get on with my fishing in peace, but that hasn't happened this weekend. So I'm doing it anyway, but I haven't had my regular prep time. Haven't had quite as much wine as I usually enjoy. It's fine, it's fine. I don't mind, they're my kids. So I don't mind looking after them. That's what I do. Look at the stars, man. I think even for a free jazz record, this is very listenable. Probably more listenable than some of our non-free jazz records. It's like Dark Side of the Moon type of accessible. Did any of you ever hear that Roger Waters and Brian Jason record, music from the body, from a documentary. That was really good. Really weird. The weirdest, I mean, it's like Roger Waters was doing Floyd before Sid left. It was really weird and funny, and yeah, it was good. Get it. Everyone get that record. That's your record recommendation. I mean, buy this, obviously. Hello, dogs. What, and cats? What's your name? Tessa, Sunny, Ruby, Simon Meow. Simon Meow. Copy me. No, creeper, come not near. Get back, Satan. That's what they say, innit? Them Christian Jews. That's what I say when I'm frustrated. He's a very good drummer, Wayne, right? I say that every episode, guys. This was recorded over the internet, over email, over OneDrive. He'd record a drum track, put it on OneDrive, I'd take it off there and record all the other bits. Which, I mean, I suppose I was supposed to put this away, wasn't I? You goon. I mean, I suppose the way I recorded it is strictly in the spirit of free jazz, because I multi-tracked. Well, I like the fact there's multi-tracking technology available, and I'm going to make use of it. I like it. I like to add layers. I may not be a hairdresser, but you can't say I'm not a hairdresser's son. That was a good joke, and if you didn't laugh, then you're dead inside. And layers, that joke. Get it? Layers. Like layers, right? Layers like people say about art. It's also layers like, hello Billingsley, hello Lucky, hello Rita. Layers like people say, oh, it's got so many layers. So it had layers. Also layers like layers of multi-tracks. So there's another level. Oh, they call it levels, don't they? It doesn't work at all. Shit joke. Sorry guys, I take that back. I'm the worst at telling jokes. The layers only works with hairdressing. It doesn't work with music or art. Those are levels. Levels. Oh, what a dickhead. I'm sorry, I've wasted all your time with this tonight, just building up to that joke. It wasn't even a proper joke. Look, I'm even ignoring the fishing now just to pour my fucking Pinot Gris. Right, more drink. Everyone take a drink for the crap joke. I'm sorry guys, see, I'm tired, that's the point. I did tell you before the episode, you know, right at the start of the episode I said, look guys, I'm tired. And it shows, doesn't it? You can see, in this episode, am quite tired. It's not up to my usual snappy standard of fishing. I haven't even muted the television. You can probably hear back noise from the fucking TV. Disappointing. You know? It's disappointing. Quick pit stop there, I had to change my pipe. Quick pit stop to change my pipe. was I on about? Anyone? I wonder. Am I going here? Whoa! I don't want to climb it. You can't get in there anymore. Ah, you can. There's a sheep. There's a sheep in my jacuzzi. There's a sheep in my jacuzzi. To me, that was like a Vic and Bob joke. By the way, if any of you are interested in podcasts, Rule of Three is a very good podcast. If any of you are interested in podcasts. Now let's do a rain dance. Everyone, do a rain dance. Do a rain dance. Do a rain dance. Do a rain dance. There we go. That's better. Look at that. It's night, it's raining. We're gonna fish some motherfuckers here. Don't drop that. No. It's night, it's raining, we have jazz. I'm stuck in the water. I'm drowning. I'm drowning in my own crapulence. I'm drowning. I'm drowning in my own crapulence. It's wet. It's Minecraft fishing. It's wet. It's jazz. It's wine. It's bi-weekly Minecraft fishing. I'm drowning in my own crapulence. It's wet. Rainy day episode today. Even though it's fucking boiling outside. It's fucking boiling. It's really hot. Really hot outside. No, I go outside. I go outside to pick my kids up. Once a week, I might take them to the park. Once a week, I might take them to the park. Are you after my library books? Mate, library's closed. Library is closed. Ah! It's closed, mate. It's closed. Library's closed. Honestly, get that fucking message. It's closed. Look at the time. Mate, the library's not going to be open, is it? You can do your job search on Monday. Go home. Place is the worst. People round here suck. Do your job search on Monday. Don't care if you got a sign on Monday. I don't care. I got a job. I'm the librarian. I'm not. I wish I was the librarian. I'd love to be the librarian. Can I hands up who thinks that would be a good job? Librarian. Librarian. Go away. You sign on Monday. I wouldn't want to be the job centre person though. That job sucks. Can you imagine enjoying that job? Dull person. Job centre person. No. Ah. It's the woman from League of Gentlemen. Pauline. Hokey cokey, pig in a pokey. Pauline. Imagine being her. On purpose. You went, oh, that's the job for me. Kick the shit out of scroungers, yeah. Imagine thinking that. Imagine thinking that. It doesn't really matter, does it? Look, I'm forgetting everything that I'm supposed to be doing because I'm talking to you fuckers. Let's get out of here. There's monsters, there's rain, there's wine, there's fishing. I'm drowning in my own crapulence. Is that even the right word? Have I got that even right? Crapulence. Is that a word? Did I just make it up? Crapulence is a word, is it? Or is it crapulence? It's crapulence. I'm sure it is. That's what you drown in. You don't drown in crapulence. Drown in crapulence. Fishing time, it's time for fishing. Let's go fishing, you and me. In the rain, in front of the jazz club. Let's fish, let's fish. I caught a saddle, you caught a fishing rod. What kind of game is this? That was my Scott Walker impression. Scott Walker. Scott Walker impression. Sound tired at this point in the the definition that I learned in GCSE English for this is pathetic fallacy. Right? So that's what I mean, if I didn't already have titles for these videos, that's what this one would be called. It would be called Pathetic Fallacy. I had an idea the other day for an album called Hod, but the best thing about the album was the album cover and the title, and I kind of gave up. That's some good ideas, but I don't have time these days. So tired all the time. All the time, just tired. I don't do a lot. Well, I do. I look after two nippers all the time. Hello? I look after two nippers all the time. These monsters are coming a bit too close for comfort, mate. Look after nippers all the time. Make their lunch. Put them to bed when they don't want to go to bed. And that's a fucking chore. Have you ever tried that? Putting nippers to bed when they don't want to go to bed? You ever tried that? Well, some of you have done, yeah, I know. I haven't got a monopoly on being a hard done by parent. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. We're all in the same boat, aren't we? We're all in the same boat. What I'm saying, guys, is let's have some... What I'm saying is, can we please have an amnesty on being massive wankers to people on benefits? Can we do that for a bit? Just an amnesty. I'm not talking for a complete ceasefire, right? I'm not asking for that. Just an amnesty, right? So we go, right, you've been on benefits for 2 years, we'll wipe that. You're now to start from scratch. Where the hell am I? Yeah, this is what being on benefits is like. You think you're getting somewhere and you fall down a hole. Next thing you know, it's raining. The sunflowers are laughing at you and it's raining. Someone's big boat sits over there, all shiny and gleaming. but all you can see is a burning skull and the ruins of a castle that once you built with your bare hands. There's a start-up company that never worked. It's a swimming pool grocery store. How is that going to work? It's not going to work. It's time to call for an amnesty on benefits. An amnesty on welfare mothers. An amnesty on skeletons wandering around in the woods at night. An amnesty, you fucking job centre zombies. We want amnesty. So this has been mad episode. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be really tired, I probably won't say a lot. Probably won't say a lot this episode. I won't know what to say. But I haven't really talked to anyone apart from pre-teens. A 7-year-old and a 9-year-old, that's who I talk to most of the time. So, you know, when I get a chance to talk with swearing in it, I'd go for gold, mate. I'd go for fucking gold. One more fish, right, and then I'm going. It's over. You're dead. You're dead meat. That was a good record, wasn't it? Go buy it. And you can, I don't know, PayPal me if you want. PayPal, that's a thing, isn't it? Who did PayPal? Was that Elon Musk? Maybe don't PayPal. Everyone's gone to the moon. Everyone's gone to the moon. And you know what? The guy who sang that, he was a fucking paedophile. Good night.